Here we are.
We're live.
9 o'clock Saturday night. Where else would you be? Where else would you be but right here?
I don't know. UFC? I don't know. What's going on tonight?
Look, hey, at least we're not going up against Trish and Garth. I mean, come on.
Look. You can't. That's a panty dropper. Garth starts singing, and all people want to know is, Jesus, is that you?
Yeah, I love Garth. Even when listen, I can't get down with Chris Gaines. That's not going to happen. But
I forgot all about that. I forgot.
He's like about Chris Gaines.
I don't know, man. I guess I needed to forget about that because that was a scary time for Garth.
Scary time, yeah. That was
a scary time. He didn't know what the fuck was going on, what he wanted to be, where he was going in life. He looked like a gay emo country singer. I don't know. It was creepy. It was creepy. Nothing wrong with gay people. Okay, don't at me. Just saying.
Well, I mean, I don't think you're not. Listen, gay people might take offense to the fact that you were comparing him to Garth Brooks, but I don't think he was saying anything.
Hey, Garth is different from Chris Gaines. Okay,
is he? Is it maybe he's always been Chris Gaines and he's disguising himself as Garth.
Maybe it was the first wife, slowly drove him to the gay side, and then he was like, "Oh shit!" He woke up one day, he's like, "Oh, I need some Trish in my life." And, he's back on the straight and narrow.
You know what it was on that tour? He saw Trisha Yearwood's Southern, big old, thick, fat Southern bosoms.
Bosoms.
He was like, oh, I need some of that.
You need some fat bosoms?
I'm sorry, Trish. Forgive me. But, I mean, it is what it is.
It's okay, Trish. It's okay. I know Garth. I could look at Garth and tell he's a motorboating son of a bitch. Get in there, Garth.
I'm sure he does. I have no doubt
that's what that song Thunder Rolls is really about. The motorboats coming in hot, back to back.
Good old Trisha Yearwood. You know what? I do like her cooking show though. I ain't no bullshit.
I mean, I don't know. Is she better than Pioneer Woman? Because that lady be throwing down.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that is the worst of the worst.
Is it really? I don't know. I've only seen a few episodes. I don't know. I just feel like it's so fake.
I am not a Ree Drummond fan at all. I mean, I don't know that it's fake. I think she really lives on a ranch with
no. Cowboys. That's fine. It's just one of those where she wakes up. She tries to be come off as one of those people that never gets mad. And in reality, she's probably a super Karen. She gets really mad.
I don't know about that.
Fuck, shit. I want to speak to the fucking manager.
Well, what's really interesting about Food Network is, and this is absolutely true. You can actually go Google this. So I don't know. They used to have that show, and I think they still do have it. The next Food Network star or whatever, where they try to find the next person to get a show.
Right.
And they had one year where this guy won. And then after he won the show, it come out that he had been on message boards and on the internet saying some very, very inappropriate things about some of the ladies on the Food Network. And
he was a creeper. He was a creeper.
Well, I mean, let me just say the things he said, the things that he said on that. I mean, I say some crazy shit on this podcast, and I'm going to spare you some of the shit that he said. But let's just say that It was talking about some of the Food Network women and, being screwed in uncomfortable places, like the back of a Volkswagen.
Put that in your casserole.
Put that in your casserole. So let's just say he never got a show because Food Network was like, oh, yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, but we got to cut that. That's bad. Yeah. Can't do that.
I'm sure they cut him a check and was like, sorry, see you
later.
So
a dude I've been following, man, that has some really awesome recipes is
well, your sister says she loves you with 5 hearts. Not 4, not 3, not 2, not 1, 5.
5 hearts. Ooh. That's up there on the hearts. That's love right there. That's some love right there.
That's
So what is this guy? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Because he does
But I'm telling you, I am a PBS.
Kent Rollins. If you guys are not following Cowboy Kent Rollins and his cooking videos on YouTube, go check him out. He is a down west cowboy that does cattle drives and shit. He was a cook on cattle drives. So he can teach you how to make coffee over a fire. He can teach you how to make pretty much anything. Huh. So pretty good. 5 million.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. I do 5 million, guys.
I think the dots. I think the dots separate that. I don't think she meant that she does 5 million guys. God.
Sorry, Brandon. We love you. Hey, you put it out there. I'm just saying. That's a lot. That's a lot.
See, and this if this doesn't tell you what kind of family we are, I mean, you just made a joke about our sister doing 5 million guys. That's great.
Oh hell no! Not no, but oh hell no! So let me take this down. Hold on.
Let me rephrase what I said.
Oh shit! Delete comment. Damn it! They don't have that option anymore.
Oh hey, it's on the internet now. You can't take it back.
Oh yeah,
can't take it back.
Audio, on video.
Yep, that's it.
It's in the record.
It's out. It's out in the World Wide Web forever.
So
now.
Nick, give me that number again. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna blast it on FB and see if we can find out. So we had a mystery caller on our line, and we have no idea whose number it was.
Oh! He's the person to call. Yeah, and I didn't not answer it because I didn't want to talk. I don't know why I was feeding to my actual cell phone, and I was just in the middle of something. Otherwise, I would answer and talk to you. I don't care. I can't say it. I can text it to you, but I can't say it live here.
Well, shoot it to me in a text.
Yeah, I'll shoot it to you in a text.
Yeah, I want to post it and see if anybody claims it. See if we can find out the mystery caller. Actually, you know what?
What do you want, son? You every time this podcast starts, you come in here. This is the problem with not having your own studio and doing your podcast at home. You have just random kids coming in. You know what is it? What do you need? I don't need anything, buddy. But thank you for asking. Just trying to be part of the show. I get it.
Yeah, I really want to.
All right, we're gonna see. I'll put it out there. See if anybody claims it. Probably not, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, shit. Call in. We'll listen. If you want to be on the show, I'll send you a link. You can be part of the show.
Don't fall, Doug. Yeah. Stay strong, Patty.
Hold on.
Patty needs you.
No Patty mayonnaise.
Patty mayonnaise, dude. I need to get Patty on the other side so they can be together.
That's an awful lot. That's an awful lot on your mic there.
I'm gonna get Skeeter over here.
For the audio people, he's got a pop figure of Doug, and if you don't know who Doug is, then I don't know what to tell you. It was a cartoon on Nickelodeon in the 90s. Doug Funny.
Come on, man! Everybody knows who Doug Funny is.
You would think that because it was listen, that I love Doug, but I'm an 80s kid, so it's always going to be He-Man and WWF superstars.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's pop
original. Where are you, Scooby Doo? Not this bullshit they have now.
So let's see. Nope, no claims. So I have no idea. I seriously have no idea.
Again, number that is. I mean, whoever it was, obviously you listened to the show to have gotten the number. So, hit it up. Send me a text. We will we'll see what's going on. So what you been doing this weekend?
I don't want to put that out into the airwaves. So I got drunk with our neighbors. Well,
that's what you did last weekend. What is this? Is this a new normal for you?
It's the quarantine hangout, baby. That's
the Corona hangout.
Corona. The Corona. So yeah, we
Corona cocktails. Is that
Corona cocktails? That's it. But no, we can hear every time they walk out into the breezeway and shut the door.
Oh, so now Brittany was creeping on your neighbors, trying to.
Brittany heard them and she was like, "Let's scare them. They're out there. They're not paying attention. They're out there."
What kind of shit is that?
And I tell
Brittany, that's how bitches get shot.
That's why I said. So what if he's He got a strap on him. What if he pops a few?
I'm telling you. Hey, listen. I don't know what kind of life insurance you've got. You've gotten since
need to invest.
Virginia, but you need to watch it. I mean, I can just see that story on a courtroom drama. You know, I just wanted to prank our neighbors. We pranked them back and forth. I don't know what happened.
I told you everything I know, man.
Yeah, and then got the kids and half $500,000, and she's headed to Mexico.
But it was we weren't planning to hang out. We opened the door, said hey, and then they were like, "You guys come out and hang out with us." It's like, all right, whatever. And the girls were in their room watching TV. So we just pulled out our little, fold out chairs and hung out. Next thing I know, there was a bottle of tequila involved. Then we drank all that. And then there was a bottle of Proper 12 that I had in the house. We started drinking on it. And I woke up this morning like someone beat the shit out of me and left me in a back alley. So that's kind of how the night went. But it was a fun time. It was a fun time. It's better to hang out with your neighbors and just, have.
I love my neighbors, dude. I love
shitty neighbors. You know what I mean? They don't talk to you.
I could not ask for better neighbors than we have in the cul-de-sac. Yeah. I mean, literally all the way around. They're all really cool people. They're all really good. Our kids get along great. They're just, they'll help. They'll give you the shirt off their back if they thought you needed it. They're just, good people. But we don't get to hang out with them as much as we like to, just because a lot of times, man, there's so much going on that, like when they're hanging out and stuff, and there's like the other day, they were sitting there, like we had Kona Ice come through the neighborhood, and they were sitting out there in the sun they had the tent up, and they're waiting on Kona Ice with the kids and stuff. And I was here working still. And then once I got done working, I was like, man, I just want to hang out and play some Xbox. And then little Emerson ratted me out because I really was working when they said come hang out before.
Don't lie. You don't want to hang out with them.
No, I absolutely. I mean, I'd tell you if I didn't want to hang out with them.
We had this is the first time this has ever happened here at the apartment. We heard an ice cream truck the other day, and me and Brittany come out of the room. I was like, "Did you hear that?" She's like, "Yeah, it's a damn ice cream truck." But it was crazy because
don't lie. That's how Brittany hurt her ankles. You heard that ice cream truck
down the stairs. Oh shit!
She took off.
Get me one of the rocket pops.
Oh, I want me a fucking push up.
Dude, they have soft serve on this truck.
Oh man, that's not a real ice cream truck then.
So I've never seen one with soft serve.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you didn't grow up in a Section 8 housing complex that had the ice cream truck that used to be a molester van with shit painted all over the side of like stickers of the ice cream and shit, they done changed the fucking prices 15 times, and they just got tired of scraping them off. So now it's just a fucking marker where you can't really read what the price is. Right, and then they had that little thing that would sling candy out, and it would sling candy out so hard it would fucking leave bruises on you when it come out the side of the truck when it's slinking.
Poof! Oh damn! Oh shit!
And all you ever wanted was a fucking screwball where they had the little bubble gum at the bottom of it. It was like sherbet. When they had, hell yeah! And then the other ones I really liked was the banana pops, where it's like banana and chocolate on the same popsicle. Whew, man, I'm telling you now.
Had nachos. You can get some jalapenos on top.
Oh, they didn't get no shit like that. But what they did have was those fucking character ice creams where you get it and you think it's going to look like fucking Batman or Tweety Bird or whatever. And you open that thing up and it's like some fucking horrible plastic surgery accident. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Why is his eyeball down by his mouth? What the hell is it? He can't solve no crimes.
It looks like it's like somebody fucking set Batman on fire and his face just melted.
That's exactly what happened.
But you'd eat that shit right up.
Hell yeah. Damn straight. Give me some chili cheese Fritos. Good to go. But yeah, that's the first time I've never seen an ice cream truck like pull into the complex here, and I heard it, and it was crazy because normally it has, just the weird, chime song going on.
Oh yeah.
This one was weird because it had some lady on this microphone. Hello, kitties, come out and get some ice cream.
Dude,
And I'm
like some creepy shit.
I was like, yeah. Brittany goes, I think I'm gonna pass. No, Corona ice cream for me. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. We had the Great American Cookies truck come today, so they had cookies and ice cream.
Damn, y'all got all kinds of stuff coming through y'all's neighborhood, man. Fancy.
They had like the weekend before last. They had a coffee truck. I didn't hit the coffee truck. I don't know why I didn't. I think I slept in. Is the only reason. But no, we hit the cookie truck today, and like the Great American Cookie where they have like they do like the cookie cakes and shit.
Yeah.
And I had a ice cream sandwich with 2 cookies with ice cream
sandwich.
Probably the most unhealthy fucking option on the entire fucking van.
So I don't know why this slipped our minds, but happy early Mother's Day to all the ladies out there.
So I was gonna do it later. I was gonna play Mother by Pink Floyd. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
Just kidding.
But yeah, that's so. I don't know about anyone else's wife, but mine, she's not a jewelry person. She doesn't want jewelry. She pretty much gets any, whatever clothes she wants whenever we go out somewhere. Here being on quarantine, she's done ordered every damn cardigan, sweater, shirt, all that.
I'm telling you right now, I absolutely told Phaedra, I go, listen, I am not going to have me and the kids to go look at greeting cards that 5,000 other people have touched and put back. I'm not doing that.
Oh, no. So
I said, I'll have the boys make you a card on Sunday before you get up. I went and got her flowers today, and yeah, I mean, listen, I think we're, we said this before. Like, I can't think of anything she wants that she doesn't just go get herself. I'm not. I mean, if she tells me something that she wants, or she slaps something in the Amazon card or something, I'll get it. But most of the time, she can go get whatever the hell she wants, man. I'm not fixing to play these guessing games and
because what happens is you end up getting her that gift. She wants to be nice because it's like, oh, that's thoughtful, but then they don't want it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and she can get mad at me for saying this. I don't care. It's absolutely true. So for our 15th anniversary, I bought her a Canon like T3 Rebel camera. I mean, like a top of the line DSLR camera with like 2 lenses and like all these extra shit that goes with it, and I mean all kind of. It's like a whole fucking kit thing, right? And I told her
used it maybe twice,
dude. I swear to God, I and that's why I said when I bought it, I go, listen, are you going to buy this?
What up, Gonzo?
When I buy this, are you going to use it more than once, or is it going to sit in the corner and collect dust?
So it's funny exactly you say that. It's funny you say that. Hold on.
Here we go. Look, you're going to get it right now. It's sitting in the corner and collecting dust. Yep. Yeah.
So remember me searching for a Rebel.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. Found one.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
She is yet to take any damn pictures. I think she took pictures when it first came.
And again, I'm not complaining. I mean, I don't care. But I mean, it's just one of those things.
It's a win-win for us because when we go to Disney, I'm gonna have this one. You'll have yours. We'll be photographers.
I'm telling you right now, you're not taking that, and we're not taking ours to Disney. There's no reason to, because we have an annual pass, and they have those cameras where people already have them all over Disney. They take your picture, scan your Magic Band, and it goes into a digital thing. You download them later.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like paparazzi here at the apartments. I'm just gonna pop up out of the bushes.
Yeah.
Start clicking.
Make people feel famous. Make people feel famous. Yeah.
Oh shit, T-Pain. I'm not T-Pain, sir. Bullshit. I know you, Teddy. Teddy, come here, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Sing me a tune. Sing me a tune. I'm in love with a stripper too. We got something in common, Teddy.
So speaking of Corona, the whole goddamn country just about to start opening up. It looks like.
That's what it looks like. They're talking about here in Virginia next Friday. They're going to start the first phase. Because our neighbors were like, "Where are you guys going to go?" And I was like, "Shit." Even if I wanted to go somewhere, I said I'm still worried about I don't think. Me personally, I don't think we're ready here anyway.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think all this shutdown shit was kind of crazy anyway. But that's my personal thing.
Yeah.
I don't. People don't have to agree with me, but I mean, if you look at places where they didn't do it,
yeah,
wasn't much worse. I mean, I get it in places like New York.
Oh yeah.
And places that's super population dense.
But then our neighbors are like because they're a younger couple like us.
Yeah. And
they were like, "Well, where are you guys gonna go?" And I was like, "Well, if we want to go somewhere nice, like we don't have a babysitter, we can't." Right. And their youngest daughter, which is I think she's 13, 14, she has been begging us when everything gets open to watch the girls. And Braylon loves her to death. Loves her to death. Like, that's her buddy. Every time she sees her, Braylon just beelines straight to her. And so Marjorie is the our neighbor. She goes, "Well, if you guys are okay with it, I'm okay with it." She's like, "Here's the thing." She's like, she's been wanting to do it. She wants to start working, but she's not old enough for a permit, and she's been wanting to babysit. So then Brittany come to the other night. She's like, "Are you okay with that? If we ever wanted to go into that?" I said, "I'm fine with that." Like every time she's with us, but she don't let them out of her sight. She takes care of them. She spoils them to death. And so they were talking about when everything opens, they want to do like a double date one night. I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And they were talking about all these places we can go. I was like, "I've never been to any of these places. Like, why not?" I was like, "Shit, I didn't even know they exist."
Yeah.
I'm still new up here. You know what I mean? I've only been here since October. So, but yeah, did you see the text I sent you and Phaedra about the
story? Yeah,
dude, that is awesome.
Yeah,
so
we'll hit it when we come up there. Yeah, for sure.
If any of the viewers are ever in this area, Northern Virginia, close to DC, there's a place in Fredericksburg, Virginia called the Battlefield General Store.
We'll expect to check for that plug there. I'm just kidding.
Maybe I get some free ice cream. But this place is awesome, man. It's like an old school general store. They have smoked meats, kind of like a fruit stand in the back, pickled anything you can think of. They have a ice cream like store off to the side, but they're crazy. They do the ice cream in mason jars, and they have like a different release every week. It's insane. So I told Brittany, I was like, when everything gets opened back up, I definitely want to take the girls, because you can walk up to the window on the side. They have like a drive up window for the ice cream shop on the side. We can just drive up and order something. They bring it out to the car. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff to do up here. I just didn't know about it.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we're going to try to hit a beach or something before summer's over.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, you know how I feel about the beach. It is what it is.
Dude, we're like so think of Georgia, like a 2.5, 3 hour ride to Savannah or whatever. Yeah. Virginia Beach is right here. Yeah. So I've been telling Brittany.
Pretty too. It's like, I mean, it's one of the top pretty beaches, beautiful beaches in the country. But yeah, I mean, right now we're just, I had somebody that I work with that goes to Disney a lot too, and they were like, "I bet you're going to be first in line." I'm like, no, I don't have any desire to be the guinea pigs for whatever they decide to do or whatever. And then some of the shit they're talking about is just crazy, but yeah, just watch the states starting to open up and stuff. I mean, Georgia has been. I mean, like Gainesville has been, because Gainesville and Flowery Branch is where we're at, and where I'm at. I shouldn't say we, but we've been sort of a hot spot because of the poultry plants. Yeah. And so they started like really testing meat processing plants. Because I mean, most of them are I mean, I'm not being racist. It's just a fact. Most of them are and they employ mostly the Hispanic population. And generally speaking, I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but generally speaking, Hispanics live pretty much in smaller quarters with a lot of people, and it is what it is. And so there has been just a huge uptick in the number of Hispanic and Latino COVID cases in Gainesville. So we've sort of been this kind of hot spot. So yeah, we haven't. I mean, even the restaurants that let you sit down and stuff, I haven't been in any of those, man. We've been to the grocery store, and we've kind of done Home Depot or Walmart or something like that.
Dude, I won't go to the Walmart here. I can tell you that right now. I've yet to be to the Walmart.
Here's my thing. Like I don't wear masks and shit when I go out, and people can at me. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just not. I mean, if I get it, I get it, and if I'm asymptomatic and give it to somebody else, look, I'm just trying to spread herd immunity. I mean, it is what it is, dude. I mean, here's my thing. People all the time was, oh, you're selfish, and you should care about other people. No, man, let me just tell you something. If you're that immunocompromised, right, that getting it would be almost a death sentence for you, or what, then you need to stay at home.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that worried about it, stay at home. And I know people can at me all day long about, well, some people don't have that luck. Listen, there ain't a fucking thing that you can't have delivered to your house right now. I don't care what it is. I mean, we just bought a brand new fucking refrigerator, sight unseen, and they'll deliver it to the house. They're delivering it to the house next Monday. So I don't need this shit about I have to go out. No, you don't. So don't fucking look at me crazy. And here's the other thing that drives me crazy is when you're at Publix and you see that person who's got the mask and has got the gloves and all this stuff, and they're like hazmat suited up. But you can't even follow the goddamn directions in Publix about which direction the aisles go, because they have arrows, because they don't want people to cross paths, right? Yeah. They kind of want you to stay in a line and give people space. Of course, you have to walk around people, because I'm not going to stand there while you spend 10 minutes to pick out which fucking olive oil you want or whatever. But but yeah, they don't want you to kind of cross right. And this person to be all hazmat up, but they don't have the time to pay attention to the fucking arrows. And I go, well, what's the fucking point in following some of the rules? I mean, like if you're gonna, right? I mean, if you're gonna go all out, go all out.
Because dude, here's how it was. Like the Target here is a super Target, so I can literally go in there and get anything I need. Right. So most times I'll just make a quick trip to Target, walk in, get what I need. I can get in and out quick. Right. Mm-hmm. When all this started, people wouldn't even if you even come close to the 6 foot mark, they were running the opposite direction, right?
Nobody gives
a fuck. Then our governor goes and talks about this, 3-phase opening act of Virginia. As soon as he announced that shit, I went to Target 2 days later. 6 foot is out the window. I literally had to tell a guy the other day, I was like, hey, buddy, can I get a little room? The motherfucker was literally almost standing on my back to look over my shoulder to get something. I was like, hey, buddy, you got to give me a little room, man.
So much. I mean, but again, I'm not, look, I mean, I'm one of those people that look, I'm a big dude, I readily admit I'm overweight, but for all intents and purposes, I'm pretty healthy. I mean, I don't have high cholesterol, have high blood pressure. I get a physical every year. And that's usually what happens is, I tell the doctor, I know I could lose a little weight. And I'm like, but, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just not that worried about it. And then when I see countries like Sweden who didn't do shit, and I look at them and I go, well, their numbers are no worse than places that were super locked down. Or you look at, there's some other states that didn't do all that lockdown shit. And so, and then the anti-government person to me is like, dude, you start letting the government tell you, no, you can't go to work. No, you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a slippery slope, man. And so, I kind of have issues with that too. So, but it's interesting because I was reading an article today too, where it's talking about how, people are blaming the shutdown on, for the economy and unemployment and all that stuff. But what's interesting is if you look at the data, it's starting to show that even it was like 10 days before any state shut down, the economy was already headed for the tanks, because restaurant reservations were down 73% And so, people just stopped doing it, man. They stopped going to those places because they knew, you go to a place where you're enclosed with a bunch of people, it's going to stop. So, except for places like theme parks and malls and places like that. Where, like,
dude, I don't know how many alerts I get a day through my Grubhub app to where, hey, we'll give you free food. Hey, it's free delivery.
Yeah.
Hey, this is free. You know what I mean? Because places around here, like where I'm at, there's a lot of sit down and dining and all that stuff. All that shit shut down, man. They're hurting.
Most of the places here went to takeout only, and so we try to go out our way to do local small businesses.
Yeah.
And it's more expensive, but I feel better about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'll get a spicy chicken sandwich combo from Wendy's. What's crazy about Wendy's too is they're fucking running out of meat. Have you heard that shit?
No, I didn't hear that. That's crazy,
dude. So Phaedra went to Wendy's the other night. I had heard that they were already said that they're not doing any doubles or triples or whatever. So like, even if you order like one of their premium sandwiches, it's only going to come with one piece of meat. So don't be ordering.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's the same cost. The cost is the same.
I mean, I would assume so, because I mean, how are they going to change that in their register? So Phaedra went to Wendy's the other night on the way home, and they didn't have any chicken for spicy chicken sandwiches. They didn't have any meat for the chili, so they didn't have chili. They were saying they had some hamburgers, but they were only doing single patty hamburgers or whatever.
That's insane.
And so Phaedra was like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to go somewhere else." And because they kept saying the truck wasn't there yet or whatever. But this was like 9 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And so I just go, "Why the hell are you open?" Like
yeah, I would definitely just shut that down so you get stocked back up, man. You're just going to make it worse.
Right.
Trying to stay open.
So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I think there's going to be a beef shortage is what they're saying. So all these people are stocking up on toilet paper when you should have been stocking up on hamburger meat and steaks and shit. It's interesting. What's really going to be crazy?
Hold on. So, I posted on Facebook about it, and I was like, whose number is that? And my buddy Keaton goes, that's my wife's number. What the hell, man?
Well,
I hope you're playing about that Keaton, because Keaton's one of those types like us. You never know when he's joking.
Oh yeah.
So if it is, sir,
don't at me, Ken. I mean,
don't at me. I was just trying to figure out who called in.
You go have a conversation with her. Then come back and talk to me.
Oh wow. The meat processing plants are slowly processing due to workers testing positive. Dude, that's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. Here's one of the good things about where I'm at right now. There's so many independent butchers up here.
Oh yeah.
Right? So even when my stores go, like butchers, man, support. I mean, that's, and to me, for what I've seen, I mean, that's small business, man.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, most of the time it's small farm, small business. Yeah, and there's a couple of those up here, and
you're gonna pay more.
Yeah,
yeah. You're gonna.
Smithfield's Chinese owned. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, and Phaedra can attest to this. I do not buy Smithfield pork or anything. And here's the thing. For the longest time, I would only buy grass-fed, grass-finished beef. And it wasn't really a health thing. I mean, it kind of is. But when you buy grass-fed, grass-finished beef, number one, it's most likely going to come from a smaller farm. So it's not a factory farm.
Yeah.
And but Smithfield is the absolute worst, man. They keep those pigs in like horrible, horrible conditions. And so if I buy pork, dude, it's either from the truth is, like, if I buy pork, it's going to be some kind of sausage or some kind of bacon or something. Very rarely am I buying pork chops, or because the truth is, I want meat that's got some fat in it. And most white meat pork like that doesn't. Every now and then I'll get some smoked pork chops or something like that. But even then, it's like Ingles, who knows where it come from, some local farm somewhere or whatever. But yeah, I'm not a Smithfield person.
So we were asking our neighbors. They were telling us about Wegmans. You know how I was telling you I haven't been to one up here.
Yeah.
And apparently they said that because she's actually got family in Georgia, and so does he. And he was saying, man, he's like, you guys probably like Publix, right? I was like, yeah, we love going to Publix. He was like, Wegmans is like Publix times 10. It's Publix on steroids. He said they got a bar in there for everything. They got a pizza bar, they got a coffee bar. It's like, holy crap, how they fit that all that under one roof? He's like, dude, it's insane.
Well, and since Amazon bought Whole Foods, there's a lot of places now that are like Whole Food marketplaces.
Yeah,
and it's like a Whole Foods, but it's not. It doesn't have all the stuff that Whole Foods has, and so you're seeing those pop up everywhere. And I can't believe that where we're at is as populated as we are, and as the median income is where that we don't have a Whole Foods or at least a Trader Joe's. But Aldi, a lot of people don't know this. Aldi and Trader Joe's is the same company, and what you'll see sometimes is you'll go into Aldi's and you'll see the same shit that you'll find in a Trader Joe's in a different box with a different name. Same shit. It's the same shit.
Yeah, we got an Aldi, like literally I could throw a rock and hit Aldi.
Yeah.
Right
I like Aldi. I like Aldi.
I like Aldi. I don't like.
Here's what I love about Aldi. Aldi was so smart that they figured out that the Americans are so fucking greedy that all it takes is a quarter to get them to bring their own fucking buggy back. That's how fucking greedy we are. We're so fucking greedy that we're like, man, fuck that. They're not keeping my goddamn quarter. I'm taking this fucking buggy back up there and getting my fucking quarter.
I always leave mine, man, for the next person. Like, dude, it's a quarter. Come on. And you always see it. It always happens.
But what I will do is hand my buggy to somebody else and just go, you don't. And then they'll try to hand you a quarter and like, dude, I don't. Just take
it's a quarter.
Yeah,
just take it. But yeah, that's another place that we've got up here. I forget the name of it.
But you guys have Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and shit, right?
Yeah, we got a Trader Joe's. I don't know if there's a Trader Joe's near us. But I've seen one. When we went to the butcher shop a few weeks back to pick up some meats, there was one right there in that little plaza. Yeah, so Brittany was on the phone with her mom. She's like, "Oh, is there Trader Joe's up here?" And her mom's like, "What's a Trader Joe's?" She's like, "You've never been to a Trader Joe's?" She's like, "No."
Yeah, there's a Trader Joe's right by my office. So sometimes I'll go like. I can't buy cold stuff because I live about, especially with traffic, it takes about an hour to get home in the afternoon. So I guess I could. It'd probably be all right if it was something frozen, but I couldn't buy ice cream or something like that. But I'll go by there sometimes and get shit on a lunch break or right before I go home on a Friday or something like that. I love Trader Joe's. So what kills me about the way things turn out is it looks like what they're going to try to do is have everything open in time for the election. That's my prediction, is that they don't have to have some kind of crazy absentee ballot. You can still go and show up and vote like you normally do, because I think they're scared that if they don't have that type of voting, that the old white people that usually go and vote aren't going to vote. What do you mean? I got to use some kind of technology or whatnot? I
don't know how to use no damn computer.
That's right. That's exactly how it's going to be.
Joe, I don't know how to do it.
And then you have the ones with the tinfoil hat. Well, I know damn well if I send that vote on that damn computer thing, they're just going to change it whoever they want to.
That damn Carol Baskin's going to take my vote.
Carol Baskin's going to take my vote. So.
And you heard the other day they got these hornets coming over here. Yeah. Those ain't hornets, damn it. Those are Baskin bees.
Those are Baskin bees.
Yeah, we rolled
killer hornets. And I read the article, and it was something like in a year, 50 people died from hornet stings. And I go, so now 50 people died in a year, and they're fucking murder hornets. Holy shit. That's all it takes to be considered a fucking murder hornet? I go,
dude, if that's the case, there's murder hornets in Macon, Georgia, because I swear to God,
shit, dude.
Every time I turn around, someone else has gotten shot and killed in Macon. That means there's some murder hornets. There's a gang in Macon probably called the Murder Hornets. What you repping, dog? Murder Hornet?
Murder Hornets?
MH up in here.
Michael said, got to exercise that right to stand in line and watch that ballot be cast. Here's an interesting thing about the right to vote. People always talk about the right to vote. The only people, and this is no bullshit, the only people that are guaranteed in the Constitution are right to vote in a national election are women and African Americans. That's it. There is no national right to vote spelled out anywhere in the Constitution. At me. Find it, because it doesn't exist. So, I mean, technically, there isn't a right to vote. You spell out elections and all that kind of crazy stuff, but the women's right to vote and African Americans are the only ones that have a specified, spelled out right to vote in a national election.
Damn it, I'm right here by DC. I know there's a copy floating around there somewhere. I'm going to read it. I'm going to go read it.
And if you find it, let me know.
I'm going to go and find it. I'm going to have my magnifying glass over that son of a bitch.
There it is.
There it is. God damn, Carol Baskin. She must have through it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a shit show election anyway.
Fuck, man. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe. I got to be honest, man. I can't believe the Democrats are standing by him. I figured by now they would just throw his ass to the curb and grab somebody last minute, and somebody would throw. But
here's what I think is the argument. All right, so
it's too late. They've already rigged it again, and kicked Bernie right out of it. Not that I give a fuck, because Bernie's. I mean, he'd be worse anyway. But I just and now again, it's their bed. They have to sleep in it. Right. But what pisses me off is when you see all of this shit that come out about Biden. Right. And if this was a Republican candidate, 24 hours, 7 days a week, they'd be having fucking congressional hearings and trying to get this motherfucker off a ballot when they wouldn't let him be the candidate, all of this kind of crazy shit. But you don't hear anything. They don't talk about it. And what's crazy is you can go right now, and when Brett Kavanaugh was being brought in for Supreme Court, you can go right now and play every one of those motherfuckers. So you should always listen to a woman, and you should give them the benefit of the doubt and let her speak her mind, and blah blah blah. No, man. Except for if your husband is Bill Clinton, or you're a presidential candidate, Joe Biden, then you don't listen to the woman, right? And that's what I told you. There was the lady that tweeted, I can't remember her name, but she literally tweeted to Tara Reid that she believed her, but because it was Biden or nobody, right? It was blue or nobody is what it is. That she had to support Joe Biden, regardless of all that. So she's literally saying, "Look, I know he held you up against the wall and put his hands in places they shouldn't go. I believe you that happened, but it's not as bad as Trump."
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And here's the thing, and I say this to liberals all the time, dude. You guys completely blew your hand on Trump. Completely blew. From the time he got the nomination, all you heard every day was, oh my God, he's Hitler. He's a fascist. And I could just go, really? I mean, Hitler killed 6 million Jews. Like he's literally Hitler. Is this what you're going with? Because
stand up to the full.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Michael said, crazy sleepy.
I watched the funniest damn skit, and I cannot remember the damn comedian's name, but he goes, "Okay, let's talk about it. Let's compare Joe to Donald." He said, let's have that argument. He said, Trump's all about grabbing women by the pussy. Joe goes out there and he does it.
That's
he
right.
said,
yeah.
Trump wants to make America great again. Joe just wants to make America.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what the end of that fucking sentence is supposed to be, but damn it, he's going to do it.
That's
No locker room talk for this guy. He's making things happen.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's like I was saying. So since Trump even entered the fucking race, he has been the fucking antichrist in their eyes, right? So to the point where when it's all said and done, right, you go, oh, he could launch a fucking missile at North Korea and go, oh, he only killed 50,000 innocent North Koreans. Not that bad. Wasn't Hitler? I guess he's all right, because he's nothing compared to what you guys have claimed him to be, right? So your plan is backfiring. It's like the boy who cried wolf, right? Eventually, people are going to be like, look, man, We get it. You don't like him, but you can't every time something turns around claim Hitler and claim he's a racist and claim he's a, because eventually it just starts to fall on deaf ears. Even if what you're saying is true, and I'm not saying it is or it isn't, I'm just saying that eventually people are just going to stop listening to you. So I think what you're finding right now is Trump wants to get the comedy back in swing because he wants that to help his election. And I don't know what they're going to do with Biden, dude.
Joe's just waiting for some sexy ladies to come out of the house so he can rub all on them. And
well, I'm gonna tell you right
now,
they're not gonna let him. They're not gonna let him debate. There's no way they're gonna let that guy debate. How he's made it through the debates he's made it through now, I don't understand. I love some of them. I love some of them where
I just want to see it. I want to see it where Trump goes, "What in the fuck is this guy talking about? Does he even know where he's at? Right. Do you even remember my name?"
How the fuck am I supposed to respond to that? How am I going to rebut that when I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about?
I have no idea.
I don't know, man. I've seen some of the things. I watched a compilation of some of the shit he said, and I just go, What? You know the thing. Thing.
We all know the thing.
You all know the thing.
What?
Poor kids are just as smart as white kids. What? What the fuck are you talking about, Joe?
Here's my thing. You better like whoever's
the one I
following.
love was the one about the fucking record player. Put the record player on at night so he doesn't feel scared. What
record?
The fuck?
Record player? Where are you stuck, Joe?
I don't know.
Are you in the 40s? What are you doing?
Who wouldn't want to come to lovely Vermont? You're in fucking New Hampshire, you goddamn dipshit. What the fuck are you talking about, Vermont?
I don't know, man. That dude's
I'm telling you, dude. I swear to God, he's got fucking
dementia.
He's got the early stages of dementia.
He's got dementia, and I don't know why people don't see that. People that are pulling for him, but you better damn well like the VP because that's what's going to happen.
I can sit here all night and do the same thing for Trump. I mean, the other day when Trump was berating the fucking the reporter about some lady he was asking about that worked in his administration, and Trump goes, "Oh, you didn't tell me she was a part of the Obama administration. She's part of the health team that yes was part of the Obama administration that you brought on in your administration. What the fuck difference does it make? You're out here talking shit about this lady because she worked for a different administration that you kept on. The fuck is wrong with you? I've had enough of all of them, man. I mean, they're all so full of shit. And then Nancy Pelosi, dude, that bitch gets on the fucking TV. I said it, yeah, bitch. That bitch gets on the fucking TV and she says shit, and I just go, what the fuck is wrong with you, lady? What fucking world are you living in?
Just go take another drink, Nancy. You'll be fine.
She's the richest person. She's like one of the richest people in the Senate. I don't think she's quite as rich as like Mitch McConnell or some of them, but she's pretty fucking rich. They know, Michael said, they know and they understand the general public is easily manipulated by identity politics. Right. You're exactly right. It's all about us. They want to create these groups because they want you to feel like you're part of a group. That's what happens. Because listen, when they section you off like that, they can create those us versus them mentality. That's how it is. Regardless of whether it's races or sexes or however rich, poor, they're going to group you by something because then they can play those identity politics games.
Hold on right quick. I got to pull the dad card. What are y'all doing? Go in there. Go. Shut the door.
I do podcasting from home. That's what happens.
I know. I like my light too.
Podcasting from home.
Podcast from home, man. Kids bust up in here. Hey, Braylon's got a pacifier in the mouth. I'm like, the hell did you find that out?
Dude, this is no bullshit. So the other day I was looking through my Amazon cart. And like with your Alexa, you can add shit to your cart, to your Amazon cart.
And the kid's been adding all kinds of shit in there.
Fucking pacifiers added to my fucking Amazon cart. And I just go, what the fuck? Why is there a pacifier? Is Phaedra into some freaky shit I don't know about? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are the fucking pacifiers? So I'm asking like Emerson, I didn't do that. They go, well, if anybody did it, you'd be the one to do it. You're the weird one of the bunch. Like you, and I don't know what happened, but anyway,
that was definitely one of the boys. Had to be.
Yeah.
No
but
doubt.
it's crazy. The Echo, the Alexa in our living room, it's getting weird, man. Like it won't hear us sometimes, and like it's been a pain in the ass. Where I'm just like, man, fuck this thing. I'm gonna get something.
That's because
else.
Joe's talking to her. Joe's taking up all her time.
Right. That's right.
Alexa, let me smell your hair.
I'm gonna smell your hair.
No,
Alexa,
so
you ever rub the hair on an old man's leg?
in a pool before.
God almighty.
So I bought the girls a new TV, and it's got an Alexa remote.
Oh.
I bought them a TV, and then I got them a Fire Stick so they could have all their stuff, Disney Plus, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got Alexa on there. So I went to check our bank account the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, there's these random like Amazon charges on my.
Are they buying shit on their Amazon stick?
She was going, "Alexa, pull up this," because she watches this little YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, you got to set it up so she can't do that shit, man.
Dude, over and over and over, and I finally told her, I said, "Go change the damn passcode," because she had listened
out what the passcode is?
she had figured out what the passcode was. And I went in there. I said, "What the hell are you buying on your TV?" There was this movie, and I wanted to see it, and I told Alexa to play it for me. I'm like, Alexa is hitting my pockets. You got to tell Alexa no. Yeah, that's getting crazy, man. I finally had to go in there and change the password.
Neither one of the, I need to change the Xbox password for Keaton, because Keaton knows what it is, so he can continue to play without having to ask me. And so like I'll tell him 2 hours, and it'll be 5 hours later, and I just go, "Why the fuck are you still playing?" You go, "Oh no, what the fuck?" Because I mean, I've set it up so like they can only start playing at a certain amount of time, a certain time, and they can only play for a certain number of hours. But Keaton knows what the password is, so I'm gonna have to change it because he won't listen. So, and that's weird. I mean, he'll be 12 this year, man. He's a smart cookie. He figures that shit out pretty quick. That's what you have to look forward to.
Yeah, that's why you got to hit him with some of this, like I've been telling the girls. Jesus, is that you?
For the audio listeners, so he's got his LEDs, and they respond to his voice. So the whole room changes colors while he speaks.
I like, late at night when they get in trouble, I just bring them in here and start yelling at them, let the wall light up for the added effect. Let them know, hey, I know the big man upstairs. You don't want none of this.
I say that to the boys all the time. This is where you want to be when Jesus comes back.
That's right.
So, go back, because we were talking before we got live about Netflix, like what we're watching on Netflix. Me and Phaedra finished the Witcher. If you haven't watched it, man, it's really good.
The Witcher. So what is that about? Because I haven't even seen that one.
I mean, it's hard to explain. So it's about. So Witchers are. We're fixing to get into nerd territory now, seriously, but
oh Lord, here we go.
Not really, but Witchers are they're created with the little boys through magic, and they become like monster killers. So they go and they're specialized in killing like monsters. And so the show centers around a Witcher named Geralt of Rivia, and it just sort of tells the story of the people he encounters, and sort of tells the backstory of how he become a Witcher and all this kind of stuff.
It's like Supernatural. Is that what you're trying to?
It's not like Supernatural at all. It's like back in the medieval times.
Oh, okay.
But it's but it's like you have like sorceresses and magicians and stuff. But it's still a good show. It's a really good show. And so and if you never play the game is probably one of the. I mean, there's 1, 2, and 3. All of them are really, really good games.
Actually started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 today. I finally got it downloaded, and I actually started playing it.
You playing the story, or are you playing online?
Thursday. I'm playing the story. Yeah.
Yeah, with Arthur.
Yep. So far, man, it's awesome. Like the graphics and the landscape and everything in that game is awesome. Yeah, and I like the storyline so far.
That's why I said that the only complaint that I had about the story was that there was no reward for being a bad guy, but it sort of lends itself to where you want to be the bad guy. Like you want to go and rob these people and because I mean, let's be real, that's how you're going to make a ton of money in the game. But
The fact you'll be on the way to complete a mission and you'll cross paths with somebody on this back path.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed out here. And hey.
Yeah, light that bitch up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing's better than when you get you get to upgrade to both hands, have the double revolvers. Dude, you just be fucking shit up. But yeah, the storyline is awesome, and I think there's like 8 different endings or some shit depending on the choices you make and your honor level and all that kind of crazy shit.
That's pretty cool. I don't really think so. The wife's done got on watching Grey's Anatomy all over again, so she's been on that. God knows shit. That fucking show's still on. There's still seasons going. There's like 16 seasons on Netflix. So every night I have to fall asleep.
Still on, yeah.
It's like, dude, and some of those episodes, I can't watch that shit. I can't watch no kids dying. I can't watch no dude saying goodbye to his wife. I can't watch that shit. I don't want to watch that shit.
I would. Then I'm not going to recommend This Is Us to us because that show is fucking like every fucking episode is sad as fuck. It's like holy shit.
I don't want none of that.
But what's actually fun is, and I don't know what made me think about this, but there was this guy that was talking about he was in the military or something. I can't remember, but I think he was in the military. But he was talking about how many like funerals and shit he had to go to, and so they were asking him, like, well, isn't that just constant sadness? And he was like, yeah, of course it is. And so they were saying, well, how do you go to these things and you stand there at these funerals and like some of these situations are like some of the saddest fucking moments of people's lives. Like, how do you deal with that without just breaking down and crying? And so he said, like, there's this technique that you learn as like part of some kind of training or whatever that he's passed on to a lot of people. And he goes, it's simple. He goes, when you're in those situations and you feel yourself getting emotional, he said, all you have to do is make your brain start describing something that's there, like the black shirt that they're wearing or the flower or the pen or whatever. And your brain will stop focusing on the sadness that you're feeling and start focusing on what it is that you're trying to describe in your mind. You don't really go, hey, nice black suit. But in your mind, you go, like black suit.
See, I couldn't do that because my ass would be speaking the shit out loud. I'm over there damn crying. This show's calling a black shirt and some pink socks.
So I forgot what we were watching. We were watching something. And it was one of those scenes that was like super, and it was like a reality show, and it was like, because that's what gets me sometimes too. Like if somebody hadn't seen their real mom ever in their life, and then that fucking raw emotion when they first hug and shit, man, that shit gets to me. And so I was watching it, and I was doing that shit. I was like, red. I was like, oh, she's got a red shirt with white writing. What does the white writing say? Oh, it says Ohio State University. And literally, dude, it did. It stopped me from fucking getting, like the fucking weld-eyed with the one tear that rolls down your cheek that you try to make sure nobody sees you do it. And you're like, man, this
my face
really,
is just...
Pollen's really getting to my eyes, man.
Man,
I don't give a fuck. I will cry about some shit in a minute. I don't give a fuck. I'll admit that shit in a minute. Dude, I can't fucking I can't watch The Green Mile. That fucking shit makes me cry every fucking time.
Oh man,
fucking Forrest Gump with Jenny. That shit gets me every time.
Oh, dude, when you stand on the graveside, no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I miss you, Jenny. I'm like,
I miss you so much. When he says so much, he starts breaking up. I'm like, oh, no, change the channel. Change the channel. Where the fuck's Bubba at? Bubba, go get it.
And that fucking ugly crying, dude. The fucking like even on the Family Stone, man, when like they're sitting there and she's trying to tell him that she's dying, and she's giving him the fucking engagement ring. That fucking like good acting. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't watch fucking have you seen A Marriage Story on Netflix with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson?
No.
It's a really good movie, man. It is. But there's some parts in there, dude, where you can just see how fucking good actors they are. I mean, Adam Driver is a phenomenal fucking actor anyway, dude. And the thing that's interesting to me is I was watching him. Dude, we've got off on a fucking tangent, but I don't give a fuck. I was watching him in an interview, and it was interesting to me because he come from theater, right? So he wasn't used to like being able to look at a take and go, yeah, I think I can do that better. Like in theater, like that's it. Like it's on the stage, you've done it. Like, and every night,
no editing.
No. Every night is your editing. So every night you hope that by the fucking last week of the run, you're as good as it's going to get. You know what I mean? And so, what are you doing, bud? Good night. Love you forever. You say hi,
buddy.
Hi.
You can speak right here. He can hear you.
Hi.
Hello.
You can't hear him because he's in my headphones, but he said hello.
Love you, buddy.
He said, love you.
Love you too.
Good night.
Good night.
Did you take your medicine and your gummies?
Yes.
All right. See you in the morning. So yeah, but he was talking about, because they were asking him, like, how many takes does it take him to do? He goes, no. He goes, all I care about is the feeling. Like if I feel like this felt right in the scene, he goes, that's all I'm going for. He goes, I never look at the run back and go, no, I need to take another take. If the director goes, hey, I think we need one more, then I'll do that. He goes, but most of the time, he goes, I know that's it. I mean, I got it, and it is what it is. But there's a scene in the Marriage Story, dude, where it's him and Scarlett Johansson, and they're arguing with each other, and just the fucking like being a married.
Oh,
man.
I have seen that.
Dude,
I know where they're trying to get a divorce. Yeah, I have seen that.
Dude,
yeah,
that scene where like you can just tell that they're like it literally, like you can see they're sitting there trying to come up and ad lib the argument between each other, and that fucking raw emotion back and forth. I'm like, holy fuck, he's such a good actor, man.
Yeah,
I love Adam Driver, and plus he's Kylo Ren. So how can you not like him?
Yeah, we
So right now, you need to start watching Star Wars to prepare you for when we go to Disney World, so you can know what all that shit is.
You know what I need to
start with episode 1. Actually, you can probably watch it in machete order because it's a little more exciting when you watch it. I'll tell you how to watch it, because then it takes episode 1 completely out. I don't know. Watch them in order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you can even throw Rogue One and Solo in there, so you can see how Han Solo and Chewbacca met.
Oh man, dude, it's been a crazy week. Like it's
been a crazy week for me too. I mean, it has been. I won't go into all the specifics and stuff, but it was a really, really weird, crazy week for me. And when Friday got here, it was so weird to me because I was on a meeting in a meeting for like first thing in the morning, and everybody's like, oh man, like I can't believe it's Friday already. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Like I didn't say that in a meeting, of course, but I was like, I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. Like I didn't think Friday was ever going to get here. It's been a long week for me. And I actually took a PTO day in the middle of the week. So
I'm thinking about doing it this coming up week, dude, because this week was rough.
I can't.
But it's crazy. It's crazy about my PTO, because my director's so cool. Like I don't even have to use my time. You know what I mean? I just say, hey, I'm gonna be out of the office for 2-3 hours. Hit me on my phone if you need anything.
Yeah, I do that. I do that too. And a lot of that just has to do. I mean, like for me, as long as my people are getting their work done, I mean, I don't really care, dude.
But then I guess this week now we have a new director that is over our director, so I don't know what's going on. So I had to do. I set up a Zoom meeting with him, and then the Zoom wasn't working. The audio, the video was all jacked up, so I had to do a FaceTime to meet him. And yeah, that was. Whew.
You need to hire me to be your director.
Well, come on. Because from the sounds of it, from my director, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, there you go.
That's a good thing.
You tell him your brother come there and straighten all that shit out. He'll come here and straighten our shit out.
Dude, honestly, I don't think my director is going to be staying too much longer from the way he's been talking lately with this guy, coming in.
Don't say that shit on public podcast, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I'm just putting it out there. I don't wish it, but
that's his business.
Well,
we'll have to edit that part out.
I ain't editing nothing. Ain't gonna do it. It is what it is. But yeah, this has been crazy, man.
It's
Everything's changing. Well, we partnered up with this other company and everything.
I mean, you were small business, and now you're getting corporate. That's just the way it is. It is. And listen, I know it doesn't seem like it is now, but usually it's for the better. I mean, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you'll probably have better benefits. You'll probably have better. I mean, it's just usually the way it is. You have a better retirement plan. You have a better insurance plan. Like there'll be some things that
how weird I felt when they did their first road show, when it was official. We had partnered up, all this stuff. We did this fancy road show.
You say partnered up, but they bought you out though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where we were bought out, but the owner is still on the board.
Yeah, of course.
That. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they're still running things in a sense, but they're not. But it was so crazy. They did a road show, and there's a place like down on the water that we use for all of our like formal meetings and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
They rented the place out. They had everything catered. We had lunch, all that stuff. And it was the first time that anyone at the previous, that our previous company, MTech, had ever been to something where we had a full open bar.
Oh yeah.
And everyone standing around was like, me and the guys staring at each other was like, am I supposed to drink? Am I not supposed to drink? If I drink too much, does it look bad? And then we look over and this is a British-based company. So like they're all about that. That's their thing, right?
Well, and let me just tell you, like from experience, those days are fun, but those days will stop too. Because somebody's gonna come in and look at that OpEx and they're gonna go, the fuck? Who the fuck spent $50,000 on a goddamn party by the water? The fuck is that? Or they're gonna go, why the fuck are so many people flying first class? What the fuck is that? I mean, I'm telling you, they'll start to look at it and they'll go, God damn, we're just bleeding money for and they'll start cutting down on that shit.
Yeah, we saw that. We were like, look at each other. What the hell's going on right now? Like, where is this coming from?
I mean, the first year I worked at my company, they had a Christmas party where they brought us to the JW Marriott in Buckhead. Had
that's money right there.
Full catered meals, buffet, and I mean with like appetizers, dessert, full open bar the whole night. They were giving away these numbers that translated to Christmas gifts and shit. I actually won an iPad Mini, and then you stay the night. They paid for you and your wife to stay the night at JW Marriott. They did it the next year I was there. They did the same thing, whatever. The next year, nah, bro, we had a little holiday dinner at a restaurant as a team, not the whole company, just our team. And then we had another little get together where we all went to Topgolf and just kind of hung out and drank with, the company paid for it, but we all just kind of hung out and drank. And then we went, we all went home.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I say, man, that when they start looking at how much money that shit costs for all the people to do all of that shit, you can forget it, buddy. They ain't, because, you start looking at return on investment.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if it costs you $100,000 to put up all those people at a Christmas party for the night and all, like, what are you really getting for that?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, I mean, sure, they feel good on that, but you probably could have gave them $400 a piece as a Christmas bonus or $500 a piece as a Christmas bonus, and it'd have been way cheaper, and they'd have felt just as good. You know what I mean? So,
well, that's what was crazy. Like, you remember my Christmas party, right? Because I had to go at like last minute, go get a suit, go get all that. It was the same thing. They had the number draw. They had, you walk in, someone's taking your jacket. They had a valet, all that stuff, right? Yeah. But then you look around, you're like, dude, like this ain't cheap.
Yeah.
This ain't cheap.
And I still see, and it's funny to watch what a company will spend money on, and then what they don't. So, and like even at our company, there's times where like they'll have some kind of something, and I'll go, really? That wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
But then when you see the things that they'll skimp money on, and again, I'm not criticizing the company or anything. It's just the way it is. Every company does it. They spend money on the things that they spend money on are kind of crazy. And then, like the things that they skimp money on are, the people who, make really good money and the people that should make really good money and don't, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I guess you don't know that they don't, but you assume that they don't. It's just crazy. It's craziness. So
enough of our company talk.
Enough of the company talk.
But yeah, I guess so I don't know if we're gonna pull this off or get in trouble, but for Mother's Day, we were all sitting out last night enjoying a few drinks with the neighbors out in the breezeway.
Yeah.
Practicing our 6-foot rule. We're talking about Mother's Day and we're asking the girls, what do you want to do? And then we're like, we want to do something with the family. And Jamal he comes up with this crazy idea that I love. He was like, dude, we got a full school parking lot over there right across the street. Like it's literally right across the street.
Yeah.
He goes, shit, I know what we're going to do, man. We're going to get all the kids together. We're going to have a damn super soaker fight. And I was like, you going to go get the super soaker? He's like, damn straight. He said, I'm going to knock on your door. He said, I ain't going to tell you what time it is. Your ass better be ready because we're going to go over there in that parking lot and we're going to get these kids out this house and we're going to have some fun. He said, the worst that's going to happen is a cop rolls up because we ain't practicing, exactly 6 foot and we might get in a little trouble. He said, but hey, what they going to do?
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
That's so fucking crazy.
I was like, that sounds like a great plan though, because the kids, it gets them out of the house.
It is fucking wide open here, dude. The fucking Dillard house is open. They're having Sunday Mother's Day dinner. They had breakfast today. I was like, and I just look at Phaedra. I go, I don't know how they're practicing social distancing. I guess they're open, half capacity or something, but that's all right. Like shit, I'll go eat Dillard house. But I don't think we're going to do anything. I think I'm going to have the boys make her a card and let her sleep in. And then I got to do some studying. I have a test that night and that I scheduled. And then we'll just go back to it again.
Yeah, Monday.
All over again. That's the way it is, man. It never ends.
And this is one of those things with everything going on right now is like, do you really need to go out and spend all that money for what? Why?
Yeah, I there's a couple of things like I really want a new TV, and then I start looking at them, and I just go, man, I don't even watch that much TV. Why?
So here's the messed up part.
And
I've got to get a new TV soon.
Yeah.
With this whole move, they set my damn TV in horrible conditions.
I'm telling you right now, man, buy a TCL 6 Series TV. I don't know what size you need, but you're not.
I've heard that.
You're not going to find a better TV. You're not going to find a better TV with those kind of options for that price. It's just not. But it has to be the 6 Series. Don't buy a 4 Series or make sure it's a 6 Series TV. I'm telling you, like you can get a 65-inch for like fucking $800.
You can't beat that.
I want the 75-inch. It's like $1,300.
Damn.
But shit,
but yeah, like my whole screen.
So right now I have a Sony Bravia. You see my Sony Bravia? That's the one that's.
So my whole screen, everyone looks like this.
Yeah, it's blue like that.
It's blue, and I've messed with the settings, and I just can't. I can't do anything with it. Yeah. Nothing at all. So they messed it up pretty bad.
So I have a Sony Bravia, and I love the TV, but it's got a couple of dead pixels in it, and it might be from the move. I don't know, but. And again, you can't see them unless it's like a white background or it's like clouds in the sky or some shit.
Yeah.
But once you spot them, that's it. You see them every time. Then
that's my thing now. Like every time I cut it on, I was like, dude, the screen, the picture sucks. Everything's just dark blue. I can't mess with the settings on it. It's just that pigment's just there, man.
Yeah.
Pixelation's all jacked up. Like when there's a shadow in the background, it's all pixelated.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this TV's just, I've had it for how long? You know what I mean?
You've had it for a while, yeah.
But then my thing is like, what the fuck am I going to do with it? I can't put it anywhere.
Just throw it away. Dude, I'm saying right now, TVs now are meant to be thrown away. Yeah. I mean, like even the Mitsubishi DLP I have, dude, because I've looked at what it would cost to fix it. It's more than I paid for the TV to begin with. I just go, who the fuck would do that?
That's that big heavy fucker you got upstairs, ain't it?
It's not heavy. It's not. It was before flat screens come out, so it's a DLP TV, and it's still thinner, but it's not flat screen where you can hang it up. But it's not heavy at all. I think it might weigh 50 pounds if it weighs that much.
I looked at that thing. I was like, how the hell did y'all get that up those stairs?
It's not heavy at all. I could have carried it up by myself. It's just too wide. I mean, it's either a 75 inch or a 65 inch. I can't remember. Damn. I think it's 65 inch. I think I was going to buy the 75, and then at the time I was like, yeah, that's way too much TV. So I bought the 65, and then
that's insane. And
then the one that's hanging up and over the fireplace, I think is a 65. I'm going to put a 75 there, and I'm going to move the 65 upstairs where this one is, and I'm going to throw this one away and get rid of it.
Dang. Yeah, I got to get something. Because right now, hell, even in our room, we only got like a 40 inch, I think it is. Maybe.
What's up, Michael? What's up, cousins?
What's going on, fella? Let me see here. Let me see how much this TCL is going to be rocking for.
Yeah, it's just you can type in TCL. You're gonna do this while we're on the podcast. You're gonna shop for TVs while we're on the fucking podcast.
That's what I do, baby. That's what I do.
There's no other time that you could do this. You have to do it right fucking now.
Yes, I do.
What the fuck, dude?
We're only 30 minutes away from closing, anyways.
I look at that shit all the time because I'm always up to buy some kind of new technology or something.
Yeah. I might even go through Newegg and pull some strings with my contact over there.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Got to holler at my people. Oh man! So what's everybody doing for the ladies on Mother's Day? It's tomorrow, fellas. What are we doing?
I'm not doing shit. I'm telling you right now.
That was my thing. It's like my wife don't need anything. She don't want anything. I think she ended up saying she wanted some shoes. Yeah, and she was like, I want some shoes because her Nikes don't fit her anymore that I bought her. And she's tired of wearing those slip-on like Bobs or whatever. And,
off Toms, is that what that is? Bobs? They're not Bobs, they're Toms.
Bob, Tom, whatever the hell his name is. But so I think she got on Amazon early and ordered some shoes or whatever.
I'm telling you right now, my favorite shoes are New Balance. They're the most comfortable fucking shoes. I love them.
I might give me some New Balance. I don't really need any shoes though, man. I got a ton of shoes.
That's me. It's so hard because I get emails every fucking day of shit that's on sale at Joe's New Balance outlet, and I kid you not, it'd be like a fucking $100 pair of New Balances for like $29.
Yep.
And I just go, why wouldn't I buy them? I right now I have 3 pairs of New Balance that have never come out of the box. They're just sitting there.
So for everyone listening, if you love New Balance, that's the plug. Joe's New Balance. Because the price is on there.
I'll expect the check there, Joe. You can send it to me. I expect one. Dude,
because
I don't give a fuck.
We're plugging everybody. Who cares?
I don't give a fuck.
Who cares? That's how we get down.
Saucony, yeah.
I remember Saucony back in the day. And there for a while, you couldn't find them.
Brooks, Saucony's, Asics. Some of the Asics are good. Faye just got a couple pair of Asics that she likes.
No.
And even the Skechers, like I've heard the Skechers, like Run Walks or Walk Fit or whatever the fuck they are really good too. I've never. The thing about me is my foot's too wide. So like even in New Balance, I had to buy an extra wide. But I was wearing a 14, and what started the whole thing? Not to get back on Disney, but what started the whole thing was we were at Disney and my feet were fucking killing me walking in New Balance, which they've never hurt my feet or anything. And again, your feet are going to hurt at Disney, but my feet were like fucking killing me. So I went to the New Balance store and the guy measured my foot and he goes, yeah, he's like, you don't need to wear a 14. He goes, a 14 is actually a little too big. He goes, you need a 13. You just need an extra wide. And I go, nah, man, there's no way. I've been wearing a 14 my entire life. But, dude, I slipped those 13 extra wide on my feet and it was like going from a fucking Yugo to a fucking Cadillac Escalade. I was like, holy shit. It's like upgrade from a Pinto to a fucking Ferrari. I was like, oh shit. It was like a bunch of little Asian girls rubbing my feet while I walked. I was like, hell yeah.
We love you long time.
No offense to Asian ladies, but let's be real. You guys are the ones that are hitting those petties.
Hitting those petties.
Dude, I'll go get a pedicure in a minute. Don't fucking. And again,
dude.
Dude, I will fucking. Yeah.
Listen, I let them tackle these gators. I don't care. Ain't a shame.
One of the most uncomfortable times in my life. There's this place on Buford Highway where they actually do like foot massages. And what did our sister say? I forgot I'm older. As I've gotten older, Saucony seems to be the best for me walking on concrete all day. Put it this way, I've bought the same exact pair of shoes twice just to wear to work. Yeah, Phaedra used to do that, man. She used to swear by Danskos. She used to wear these.
I remember that because I bought her a pair for Christmas one year.
They're like $140 or some shit.
Yeah,
but she doesn't wear those. I mean, she'll still wear Danskos every now and then. But the most uncomfortable, one of the most comfortable times I've ever been in my life. So Phaedra talked me into going to this because I'll get pedicures all the time. I don't give a fuck. I'm comfortable on masculinity. I don't give a shit. You know, every woman in the world can come and walk in and watch me get my feet taken care of. But Phaedra had this place where she had heard about for some of her friends on Buford Highway. I don't know the name of it, but they give you like a foot massage, right? Like they massage your feet, and it's not like a pedicure. It's completely different. And all these people had talked about you need to go and have it done. It was really cool. Like the Falcons players go there and all this kind of crazy shit. So we went, and it was really cool. But by foot massage, let me just tell you that there's these points in this foot massage where this little Asian girl is basically jerking off your big toe, and you just go, lady, what is going on, man? Like why? Why are you?
Oh my god!
Why are you giving me like a toe job right now? It's like a handy on my foot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether to be aroused or like weirded out. Like what is?
Am I supposed to throw some dollars at you? What's going on?
Here's the thing. It wouldn't be so weird, but like she's just looking you in the eye with that weird smile that they do. Like like oh you like. Lady, you're basically giving my foot a hand job right now. I don't know. I can't even look you in the eye. Like you're making me uncomfortable. I don't know what's going on.
So we had a place in Warner Robins that Brittany would go when she actually took Adeline. Her and her mom would go on these dates or whatever and go get their nails done. So I went in there, and I'll never forget my first time in there. I've got so on my right foot, I broke my big toe. Remember that time I broke my big toe when I was little? Do you remember that, Nick? When I was running down the hallway?
I remember the toenail coming out of it, but I don't remember that you broke your toe.
I was broke. I didn't know it at the time. It's broke.
I think you got pissed off and kicked something in a drunken rage and broke it since then.
But my first time there, the lady's working on my feet. And like she had got the ultimate package where they do a calf massage, they do a foot massage, the whole nine. Right. So I'm over there. I'm like, oh man, this is great. Like I'm relaxed. And the Asian lady, I'll never forget as long as I live. She backs up and she starts, speaking in her native tongue. And I'm like, I look at Brittany. I was like, what's wrong? And Brittany goes, I don't know. And the lady looks at me. She goes, oh, it broke. It broke bad. It broke so bad. It broke real bad. What happened? And I was like, I broke it when I was younger. And she goes, it's supposed to be like this and it crooked. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. And it's so bad because I have to go and get it done every now and again because I get a damn ingrown nail on that toe. Yeah. And if I don't go and get it cut out and I try to do it, it'll get infected. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how they can do it where you don't even feel it? Like you don't even.
It's just like snip, and they pull it out, and it's like whoa. Yeah. But if I try to do it, I done cut half my toe open. I'm bleeding. I'm over here crying because it hurts so bad when I start pulling it out. It's bad for business.
Yeah, I love going getting pedicures. I used to do manicures too, but now I just cut them off myself and file them down if they're sharp or whatever. But because I don't like having that skin around my fingers because I'll start to bite it off, and then you bite it off and it gets like hurting, and then it'll get infected and it'll itch, and you have to put like peroxide and alcohol on your hands and shit. And I'm the same way about my beard, man. Like I've been through so many oils and beard balms and shit. I usually just find one that I like that works, and just stick with it. Because my skin under my beard is so sensitive, dude. I'll get beard druff where like my fucking beard starts flaking and shit, and then it drives me crazy.
There's a company you need to, a buddy of mine that runs a company. It's called 1740 Beard Balm. And he's got all kinds of like crazy scents and oils. He's got a comb, a handmade like wooden comb to comb it out. He's got all kinds of stuff.
Combs, people swear by the wooden combs, and I have a couple of them. I mean, they're okay, but I'm saying just a normal, regular old Kent comb that is not too thin, not too wide. Just does the trick. And then I have a boar bristle brush, but it's soft. It's not like super stiff. Yeah. And so like once you put the oil in, you can actually take it and this way, and it's not so stiff. It takes the skin with you while it's brushing it. But Phaedra brought me this thing. I haven't tried it yet, but it's a beard straightener, and so it's a like a brush that heats up.
Comb, yeah.
And so there's days where I wake up and it's just like fucking everywhere. But it's, I've gotten almost trained now because, but I really got now where I really prefer like a beard butter more than I do a beard balm or beard oil.
So Brittany got mad at me because remember at Christmas she got me all this beard oil, and then right after that I shaved my beard off. So now like you
can still put it on your face. It's not. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. That's
what like I'm starting to grow out. Underneath here.
People don't realize beard oil is really for the skin under your beard. It's not really for your beard. I mean, they call it beard oil, but you're really supposed to get it down to the skin.
My thing is like I notice when I start using beard oil, not only does my growth start coming in healthier, but it starts growing faster. Like my facial hair just start.
So a beard butter is really like it should be like some of them you'll get where they're like it's like lotion in your hands, but a good beard butter is a consistency where it's almost like a beard balm with just a little bit of hold in it, so your beard will stay in the shape that you put it in. Because that's the thing that for people who, especially a beard like mine, where it's sort of coarse and sort of, again, I don't know why we're talking about beards, but kind of curly. You can set that shit with all the beard balm or beard oil you want to. But I'm going to tell you right now, by 12 o'clock, that shit's going to do what it wants to do unless you put something in that's going to hold it to that shape. So like when you see people on Facebook and they have that perfect fucking angular beard and all that, two things. They just styled that beard, right? And two, they put some shit in it where that shit's not going anywhere. I don't want my beard
wind resistant.
Right. I don't want my beard that fucking sticky. But beard butter good beard butter, again, because there's a bunch of shit out there they'll call beard butter, and it's like putting fucking Vaseline intensive care on your fucking beard, and I don't. What's the fucking point of it? I don't understand this, because it's not going to hold your beard. But for me, a good beard butter will hold it to the shape that I want. Like right now, it actually needs to be trimmed. It's a little too out there on the sides. I like it a little close on the sides and then longer on the chin. But again, I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really give a fuck. I just let it do its thing. I get up in the morning, hit it with a little something and run a comb through it. And as long as it's presentable enough for Zoom meetings and fucking team meetings, that's all I care about.
That's it. That is
put
it.
A little product in my hair to make it look good, and that's it. That's all you get. It's the fucking quarantine.
That's it. That is it, sir. Oh.
Speaking of that is it. We can cut it short tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
I mean, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. Everybody's got shit to do. Again, subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. What is the other one?
We're everywhere.
Wherever.
It's just
We're everywhere. We're everywhere. And here's the thing: if there's something that you use that you can't find the podcast on, shoot me an ad. Call the number 678-971-9146. Was that too fast? 678-971-9146. And I will send me a message on Facebook, send me a message on YouTube, whatever you need to do, and I'll see if I can't make sure that we get added to whatever podcast you, because I know there's 1,000 things that have podcasts, but most of the smaller ones feed from the bigger ones, so you should be able to find us wherever. But yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and thumbs up hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next Saturday. Everybody have a great week. Have a great Mother's Day.
Mother's Day to all the ladies out there.
Happy Mother's Day to you, Niles, because you are a mother.
Motherfucker. Get out of here.
Literally. I cracked somebody up the other day. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was playing Xbox, and I was about to doze off, and because sometimes like you stand around, you do so much standing around waiting for shit. Like if you're trying to play with people, they're I got to get this ready. You're like, hold on, man, I'm gonna. And so I just go, listen, man, it's late. Go, I'm just gonna go play with the box my kids came in. I'll see y'all some other time.
Damn. How'd you not get kicked off chat after that?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, y'all have a
and we'll see you guys next Saturday.
Happy Mother's Day. Be safe out there. Stay away from the corona no.
Yes.
Wear
a mask if you want to. Wear a mask. Don't wear a mask if you don't want to. It's a free country.
It is what it is.
Fuck what everybody tells you. You do what you want to do. You do you.
And Joe Biden, keep your damn nose out of people's hair.
And keep your fucking hands out from under other people's skirts. It's not okay, Joe.
Kids don't want to rub on your hairy legs, Joe.
Me and the kid's dad haven't been together for like 8 years now. I can still call him every Mother's Day to wish him a happy one. See, that's what I'm talking about. Wish guys happy Mother's Days too. I mean, there's some mothers out there for sure. For sure. Peace, guys.
Later, guys.
See ya.